All right. I guess we are live. Your head is showing. I guess we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello. Let me see. Let me tell them we are live. I think it was a slip of. Welcome, guys. Hello. Hello, 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 everyone. Happy New Week. Our GJ from last week has finally triggered, and it triggered early this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can see my screen and you can hear me, please put a 5 in the chat box. Hello, we have all the Emmanuels in the house. We have Emmanuel Augustine, Emmanuel K, Emmanuel Joel, Kasim. All the Emmanuels are ready to make money this morning. Hello. Elliot, nice to see you here. Great, 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 great. Let's get everyone on. Let's get everyone on. All right. Nice. So, first was Emmanuel Joel Kasim. Second was Emmanuel Augustine. Third was Emmanuel K. Oh, you are making money. Great job. Let's go. Great job. Let's go. So, okay. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, those of us that do not know how we got in this trade, I'm sure you're wondering how I figured this entry out. All right. I'm sure you're wondering how. I don't know if I dropped it. I'm sure I did. I don't know, but we analyzed it the last time. All right. So I'm just going to show you. All right. So, we always go through the monthly, right? We go through the monthly. And this is what I have to show you actually. Nothing much. And we know that she was dropping all the way down. Okay. The market was dropping all the way down. Apparently, the market came back to this zone. Let me delete this as well. Sorry, all these things are easy to teach. All right. I hope you can all see my screen. No. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. The sale has happened. We missed the sale and we continued with the buy. The sale was it last week or so? Can't remember, but that was a long time ago. I thought I dropped this. Okay, maybe I dropped it only with the VIP channel. Sorry about that, guys. So this is the monthly time frame. Okay, let me show you how I got it. Let me get another broker so that we can. Okay, beautiful. All right, this is fine so that I don't spoil my trade idea. So the market was going down, down, down. All right. Then what happened? This was the last low. Using this one, this is why I'm very, very careful with the broker I use. All right. So this was the last low. All right. And this was the high that gave the last low. Then what happened? It gave us a change of structure, a change of character that started showing an uptrend. However, looking here, you will see that the market reacted to that zone right there. A beautiful bearish order block. And she pulled down from here. All right, she pulled down from here. So on the weekly, we're going to just follow what is happening. You saw that she pulled down from here. However, she could not break this zone. All right, she could not break this zone. Instead, she was creating a small uptrend like that from this zone, like this. All right, you can clearly see that. Yeah. Now, looking at what's happening, you'll be expecting that, okay, so she has not broken this low, she has not broken this high, this is your range. the market is kind of moving sideways from here. Yeah, the market is kind of moving sideways from here. So let's go down to the daily and see what's really happening. Now we caught one buy. Was it the same week that we called the sell? We caught a buy and it hit TP before we got in for the sell that hit SL before we then continued for the buy. So you can clearly see it's been going up nicely, giving us higher highs and higher lows. However, she has not been able to break this high. All right, she's not been able to break that high. All right, she's not been able to break that high. From this point, you can see a steady higher high and higher low, but she's been unable to break this high. I can even see where we took that entry. Now, she came down to this zone. All right, took off from here, gave us this move to the upside. That was the last move. She came down again and came down again, but you cannot see it now. This is the daily time frame. Took off from the trend line, gave us a higher high and higher low. Has been unable to break that low after that high, and she's been moving sideways. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Just come with me. It's a story. If you are not following the story, you will miss the entry. All right, now on the 4-hour, this was where we started seeing sales. After that move from the downside, she came down, moved up again, came down, got to this zone. This was our entry for that first buy here. This was the entry because she picked up from a demand zone. This was the entry for that first buy. And we took it up to this zone here. Now she came down again and has been giving us this from here. Now, if you're not following the story, you won't get the point. She tapped onto the demand zone, gave us this high, came back to the demand zone, did not break this low, gave us another high. In fact, people were confused that, is she going to keep giving us highs? But look at it. She kept going, giving us an uptrend from that zone. All right, so let's go down to the 2-hour time frame and see what's happening. No, I don't know if anybody is still seeing my screen. Please put a 256 in the chat box if you can still see my screen. Put a 256 in the chat box if you can still see my screen. All right. I hope you guys can still see my screen. I'm not seeing any. Okay, great. All right. So now let me show you what was happening. Before this week, this consolidation was giving everybody problem. There was something going on here. Now, nobody knew, was she going to come down or go up? Why? Because there's a beautiful zone here for the next buy, which is what I dropped for. I don't know. I thought it was my VIP I dropped it for an entry here. And there's an entry, possible entry at this zone. And this thing was ranging. So nobody knew where she was going to. Nobody knew. We were just waiting. All right? We were just waiting to know which liquidity was going to be swept because there's liquidity on both sides. Now, let me show you again. I'm going to delete that and show you the liquidity. Liquidity was formed here. Liquidity was formed here. Now, everybody was like, which one is it going to sweep? Well, I was waiting for the buy because I know that she's buying from this zone. And that was why I called the buy. Some people are waiting for it to get to this zone for a sell. It's in VIP. Yeah, it's in VIP. Some people are waiting for this zone for it to get to give a sell. But because I know the story from this zone and I had taken a buy, all right, I had taken a buy to this point, TP was hit, all right. I knew the best thing to do was to continue the buy because we tried to sell and it kept buying. So we knew that, let's continue with the buy. And we can clearly see that demand zone we marked from a high time frame is not been able to break that low. It's kept giving us and it's not been able to break that low. So we follow the story. Now it is up in profit. So we are going to be buying. But however, I'm going to look for a zone for those that did not get in early. I'm going to look for a zone for those that did not get in early. This should be a possible TP, because why? There's a roadblock here. The market can come here and reflect. Our Quasimodo, this thing is right there. You can see that. So it could come back here and tank. But let's watch and see. So far we are in a buy. So how do we join this buy? Let's see. Because we have really moved. Let's see the 1 hour. How do we join this buy? Kai, the thing moved though. It moved, unfortunately. How do we join this buy? Can clearly see a change of character, break of structure. Let me come down to the 30 minutes. We might have to come down a little bit more to see, for those that have not gotten in. I hope it comes down. I see a beautiful order block here. Let's see the 15 minutes. All right, I see a beautiful order block there. Hopefully I see fair value gap. Hopefully it comes down to this zone. Hopefully, because the way she's moving safe, I don't even trust that she will come down to that zone. Let me see. Yeah, so I want to see her come back to this zone. However, let me try the higher one. Did this one come back 23? No, this is the one that came back at least 23%. So this is where I'll be waiting. However, it's looking like she's running too fast. Looking like she's running so fast. Let's see. Let me see that 2 hour. Oof. Wow. She's moving so fast. She's coming to clear that liquidity here. This liquidity here. GJ has gone. GJ has really gone, guys. GJ has gone. I don't know. The next thing we'll wait for is a pullback. Let me just go for the 15 minutes and wait for a pullback. If we can get one. This is not even safe. Oh no, I'm not even seeing liquidity. No, this would have been the liquidity here. This zone, liquidity for it to come back here, but I doubt she will come back. I doubt. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it for you guys. Let's see if the market pulls back to that zone. That's the safest zone to wait. This is a trap. This looks like a trap because I'm not seeing liquidity here. This is where I see liquidity here. And if I was looking at the higher time frame, which is what I like to look at, you would see that it has not even pulled back. This thing is not even ready to pull back yet. If you are going to pull back, you want to see it come down to this beninging zone on the 2 hours. So I'm just going to wait here. So I'll drop this for you guys because those in my VIP are already in. They're already in. They're already in. This is our liquidity here. All right. They're already in. So for a buy, hopefully it comes back down. This zone looks like it could move something, but I don't see liquidity. So that zone is not strong enough for me. This is what I will wait for, in all honesty. For those that have not gotten in, I would like to see this liquidity cleared. All right. I like to see that liquidity cleared. And I want to see an entry at this zone. So I'm just going to type it out. Okay, buy limit, guys. Buy limits. Please smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Let people buy limits 189.231. Hopefully she comes back to get us. If not, it's gone. SL 188, just below here. 188.745. 188.745. TP. TP, I want us to target that liquidity above. So possibly before this roadblock right here. So let's just target this one. That's the 1:, almost 1:5. So it's not bad. I want to see us target this zone. Let's sweep all that liquidity. 191. 191.520. All right. Okay. So is this clear? Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? All right. Is it clear? So we can clearly see what we are waiting for here. We can clearly see what we are waiting for. All right. We can clearly see what we are waiting for here. All right. So now let's do gold. I think I already did gold. All right. So gold, this is what I had on gold. I had 2 entries on gold. It's either she was going to come here and move, or see what gold did. It was either she was going to come here and move, or she was going to come to this zone and move. But see what gold is doing. Gold came, took out everybody. For those that entered this first entry, I think I dropped it. I don't know if I dropped it with VIP or I dropped it with everybody. But this was the first entry. If not, we're expecting the second entry. And now gold swept everything. Hit SL. Actually, SL was supposed to be below this low. It was supposed to be below this low for those that took entry. So if it had been below this low, that means it had not hit SL. But let's leave it where it is. For those that took this in my VIP, I don't even remember. Ayo. Ola. I need to ask Ola whether we dropped this for the VIP and what the SL did. So the first entry has already hit SL, but see, it's going back. It's going back for this liquidity above. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. She's already turning back. And I'm going to show you guys how I got that entry. She's already turning back. So I'm going to, this is another SL. This is another, in fact, she's going all the way to sweep this and tap into that zone. So I'm going to show you guys how I got it. I wanted to see this come back all the way here, but doesn't look like that's what she wants to do. Doesn't look like that's what she wants to do. So I'm going to take you guys all the way back and show you how I got that entry. So if you look at gold on the 4-hour is still bullish. It came down to this support zone, or to this, it's not even supply. It's not demand zone anymore because it's been tapped. So came down to this support zone and started going up. Now, the confusion was she was creating liquidity up and creating liquidity down. So we were like, which one is she going to do? Now, when we saw that she was creating liquidity up, our first entry was this zone here, which she tapped into, and we got an entry, we got a TP to this zone. Now, the question is, was she going to continue going up, or is she going to drop to this final zone to give us our buy? Let's start from the beginning. So just follow me. Gold was giving us an uptrend. Gold did a change of character here. All right? A change of character here. Showing us, she's ready to sell. We say no problem. She came and tapped into a support here and started buying, okay? And started buying to where we are supposed to be waiting for the sell. Now, with that change of character, we are waiting in the beninging zone. We are waiting for gold to tap into this area here. Or usually with Quasimodo, the last buying candle on the right shoulder around this zone. All right, but let's choose the beninging zone. Let's choose the beninging zone. So we're expecting the market to get in there. Now the market tapped into that zone. All right, and everybody was like, she's ready to sell. She's ready to sell. All right, that's fine. I'm going to delete the fib so that we can see road. Now the sell is supposed to start from that zone. The sell is supposed to start from that zone. Now she tapped into that zone and we started seeing beautiful lookout for that sell. People even got in for the sell. On the 1 hour, let's look at it on the 1 hour. So she tapped into this zone and people were like selling all the way down. But then me, I was still saying, since she's moving from this support, any other support, me, I'll be buying. Why? Because gold right now is a safe haven asset. There's katakata everywhere. So people are no longer safe. Trump is calling shots up and down. There's trade war going on. So I would rather go bullish on gold than for me to be looking for sales. Okay, structurally you should be selling from this zone. Now look what's happening. Look at the highest sell. All right, and she started giving us lower lows and lower highs here. This was the last one here, another one here. Okay, from that zone. All right, from that zone, let's see what we can find. Your life, we're live. Yes, we're live. We're live, sir. All right, so like I was saying, that's a BOS there. All right. Okay. So those that want to continue the sell, it's actually at that point, but let's see. Sell from this zone. All right. That's the last. Let's see. For those that want to continue the sell, somebody said that because a huge sell is coming. Looking like it, but I'm not really convinced with the sell. I'd rather buy than sell. But let's see. Let's catch this move at least to the downside. Okay. Let's catch that because she has broken below this consolidation. So that sell looks nice. Okay, for those that are interested in the sell, I would love to sell and sweep all that liquidity down to my next buy zone, which would have been on this zone here, on this level. All right, so let's see. All right, so looks like I should be getting in on this gold now. All right, if you understand, put a 5 in the chat box. Looks like we got it right on time, but I'm still a bit skeptical. Why? Let's see. Let me see. On the 15 minutes. Oh, wow. This looks beautiful, though. Looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks beautiful. On the 15 minutes, it's clearer why we should stick to that zone. Now we can see, what's it called? You can see liquidity here. Kai, this is so tempting, guys. Chai, me that I say I don't want to sell gold. It's looking sumptuous, looking really sumptuous. It's looking sumptuous. Why I didn't want to sell gold is what I was seeing liquidity on both sides, but it has broken the liquidity, the consolidation. So market was moving like this. You can clearly see that huge movement to the side. Now it broke below Okay, it broke below, and I'm seeing that beautiful move to sell. But what is the this thing that your assurance that it will not want to sweep this high and keep going? So anyways, that is what forex is all about. Once you see your setup, you get in there. So we're not going to think twice about this. I'm already going in for the sell. I don't want to miss it. It's a beautiful opportunity. So I'm going in for that sell. All right. I'm in for that sell. Let's see it play out. Let's see how it plays out. So if it hits your SL, please do not cry. Don't cry. Don't cry, because we are seeing liquidity everywhere. However, it broke below that consolidation, which is why this sell might actually work. All right. This sell might actually work because it broke below the consolidation here. This consolidation. It broke below this consolidation. All right. So she swept that liquidity below. We should be taking it down. Let her sweep all that liquidity. Let her just continue coming down. If not, she's going up for this. So it's either ways. Gold is confusing me too this morning. It's either ways. She broke that consolidation below. All right. Broke that consolidation below. We want to see it keep coming down or pull back and go back to sweep that liquidity above, which is why I was skeptical about the sell. But let's see. Smart money concept will tell you always look for where the money is. The money right now is above. She has swept the one below. We are expecting that she will sweep the one above. But I want to see a pullback at least. Let's get this liquidity. I want to see a pullback. Okay? Pullback. Let's see if we can catch something here. This zone and that zone. If it doesn't work, we hit SL and we wait. So this is what I see on gold. I want to see who has an idea of what's really going on with gold right now. Who has an idea of what's really going on with gold right now? Because I'm in on that sell and I want to see it drop at least to this zone, that zone, or finally to where the ultimate buy is, this zone. Who has another idea? I just want to see what everybody thinks. What are you guys thinking about gold at this moment? I'm in on the sell for now. Hello, who is with me? Where's everyone? Drop a 5 in the chat box if you agree with the sell. Drop a 2 if you're going to be waiting for the buy. Drop a 5 in the chat box. Where's everyone? Elliot is there for a 5. Everybody is quiet today. Nobody wants to trade today. Is everybody's too uncertain to trade? Somebody said, I don't trade XAU USD. Why? Gold is in a 4-hour OB. OB, you mean a sell or a buy? A sell or a buy? A bearish OB or a bullish OB? Oh yeah, I'm in for that sell. 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 But there's another possibility I'm seeing. Let's see it on the 1 hour. This is it. Gold and it's crazy. It's too much. Gold and its crazy. It's just too much. Yeah, I think I'll take this chance. I'm going to take this chance on gold. So if it hits SL, we know that she's going for that liquidity above. All right. That liquidity below, too good to be true, came, swept it. This is where I'm waiting for my next buy, in all honesty. So I want to see sales down to this buy, to where I'm waiting for the buy. All right. Yeah, that's what I want to see. But my first TP will be here. My second TP will be here. My third TP will be here. So let's see how it goes. Let's really see how it goes. All right. All right. So that's for gold. A sell. Yeah, it's really tricky. It's really tricky. Why? Because there's liquidity above here. There's liquidity above here it could be going for. And remember, our first this thing was to take a buy from this zone. From this zone. For it to go and sweep that liquidity above here. So it got in for the buy, took us out for those that got in for that first entry and started moving from there. But those of us waiting for this first entry, this second entry, that buy was, we just felt it was more creation of liquidity. Because if you look at it, it looks like a descending, what they call it, descending channel. All right. So this is the thing with gold. If you're not careful, gold will show you who is boss. So it looks very much like a descending this thing. Once you see this, you know that liquidity is being created on both sides. So it looks like she is selling, but she's not selling. She's just it's like moving. It's like a direction to sweep liquidity. I don't know how to explain it. It's for those that are advanced that will understand what I'm saying. So she's creating liquidity above, she's creating liquidity below, which is why I was preferring that to come here for the buy. I would wait. So I've not entered gold for almost a whole week. Yes, last week it was hard. This entry, I didn't follow them to take it because I was waiting below for the next buy. That she has decided she will come and look at liquidity here again. Liquidity everywhere. Look at that. This is liquidity as well. So it's up to you. Are you willing to take the risk? I want to see how it goes from this zone. I'm already in this trade. So I want to see how it goes from this zone down to where I'm waiting for the buy. That is what I want to see. If not, so I'm just going to drop it. Those that are willing to take this risk with me, it's a risky trade. Very tricky right now. Gold is very tricky. Sell limits. Sell limit right now 2912. 2912. 2912.64. All right. Very tricky, I must say. Very, very tricky. 2912.64. 2912.64. That's a current entry. I'm already in. SL. SL is this zone. 2919.20. SL 2919.20. TP. I'll go down to this. I'm going to reduce this SL. I'm going to go to the 15 minutes time frame. TP1 is 2895. 2895. Very tricky. Liquidity is on both sides. So 2895.14. TP2 is 2880. TP2 is 2880.35. All right. And then final TP is clearing all that last liquidity, which is 2859. 2859. TP3. 2859. All right. Yeah, so I want to see it come down at least for a bit to this zone or that zone. In fact, if I see this zone, if I see here, I'm okay. But I'm seeing this liquidity, and I'm telling you, this TP2 looks very promising. So let's watch and see what gold has to do. Okay, what gold wants to do. Watch and see what gold wants to do. That's sell limit from there. Let's see what it wants to do. All right. Stand your ground, no fear. Just don't over leverage. Once you don't over leverage, your mind is at rest. Okay. Just know this is how much I'm going to lose if it goes there. So let's see it at the 15 minutes and see if, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. For the 15 minutes is actually, yeah, this 15 minutes is fine. So I want to see whether it can. This is fine, actually. This is fine. Yeah, this is beautiful. That swept liquidity tapped into that other block right there. I want to see. Then on the higher time frame, this was a beautiful zone. The beninging. Yeah, I think it's perfect for me. I'm going to just take this risk. It's perfect for me. I'm taking that risk. On the 15 minutes, 15 minutes is even saying that this zone looks more palatable. But because I'm seeing it on the high time frame, I'm not seeing there's nothing like that happening on the high time frame. If you look on the 1 hour, I'm not seeing any reason to come up here. I'm not seeing that reason. Everywhere is tight. Everywhere is looking good. So I'm not seeing any reason to come up there. So to be honest, I'm taking a chance on that. Okay. Last and not the least, I want to see US oil. Let's see where she's going. To see US oil. The US oil has been running because I was expecting that US oil will come up here. Can clearly see it. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. All right. Before I start taking other people's orders. Okay. So she's done this here. I think I'll just wait for this to happen because she's been unable to break this low here. She's been unable to break this low here. All right. That was the last low. Looks like she came up to create more liquidity. In fact, that place I was expecting that, if she doesn't come here, she would come here and give us a new low. Unfortunately, she's not giving us a new low. Looks like she's going to be turning back all the way to this point. All right. So let's see what happens. I'll still be waiting at this zone. This zone seems like the safest for me at the moment. Zone seems like the safest for me at the moment. I already did this last week. I was back testing a lot, I guess. Let's look at it from high time frame so we know what's happening. So on the monthly, this is what's happening. It hasn't been able to break this zone since 2021. That's US oil. All right. Gave us that last high and has been messing around with this low. Okay. This was the lowest. After this low, went high. This was the lowest she could go. Gave us like a change of character here. All right, let's just follow what we see. Okay. Continue. Tapped this zone. Gave us a higher high self. Broke this zone. All right. So since then, we have been targeting a buy from this zone. And truly, she has been unable to break this zone. So this has been the buy we've been watching. And if you look closely, she tapped here and she's acting from there again. So let's go to the weekly. All right. To the daily. All right, this looks good. So we're expecting to see a buy from this zone, at least to that zone. Let's keep watching. We're following the structure now. So that was the trend line we drew. All right, that she's buying from. Let's see the 4 hour. Let's see if we're going to enter for the buy. This is an old this thing. I'm going to just shift it aside, but leave the marks there. So 4 hour. Let's see. So 15 minutes to 1 hour. I want to see that reaction from this zone. No, let's see 30 minutes. I want to see, who knows what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a small change of character to get in for that buy. Small change of character to get in for that buy. Oh, this would have been it right there. Entry gone. So let's see 15. Let's see 15. Now this looks nice. Now from that zone for the buy, she had given us change of character, she had given us break of structure, but this whole thing here is looking scary. A lot of liquidity being formed. All right. So I want to see, if I'm going to be joining this buy, I want to see her come down to this zone for the buy. If not, I'm not going in. I want to see her come down to that zone for the buy. All right. I want to see her come back down to that zone for the buy. If not, we'll be targeting the sell up above for her to come back down. All right. So this is what I'm saying. Now, those that have gotten in, of which I don't know how, because that would have been very quick. That would have been very quick. I want to see her sweep this liquidity all here, all these ones here, and come down to this zone. So if we're buying, we'll be buying from here to that zone, to this zone, clear all that liquidity. I'm looking for a good sniper zone for a buy, and this is what I'm seeing. All right, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a buy from here. If she will come back, she will come back. If US oil will come back, if she will be a nice girl to come back, that would be good for US oil. See a nice reason to come back there. Yeah, I want to see a reason to take that buy to the upside, clear that on the 4 hour. Let's see it again. Yeah, so how do we enter that buy now is what I'm looking for. The only way to do it is to wait. We're going to wait. If she can give us a pull back to that zone, let's give you small SL. So I'm just going to wait for this to happen. I want to see a proper pullback to this zone, okay? I want to see it come down this way, clear all that liquidity, all right, before she goes back up. If she clears all this liquidity and decides to fill this void to tap into this nice zone for a sell, that would be nice. But let's not be too greedy because it's already a 1:6. So I want to see it sweep all that liquidity before taking off. That would be solid. Now I'm just going to do this to be sure. That's not even a solid liquidity. I want to see solid liquidity. I don't like that. I don't like the way that one is looking. I don't like the way that one is looking. No, she's gone. Like US oil is looking like she's gone. Looks very much like she's gone. Let's see. All right. So this is where we'll wait. This is where we'll wait. Looks like she's running. Chai. We've missed US oil, but there's no way we would have caught that move if there is no pullback to the downside, in all honesty, because this is where I'm waiting for that sell here. Waiting for that sell here. So how do we catch it all the way to the stop if she's not slowing down? So we're just going to wait for it. If she doesn't come back, tough luck. If she doesn't come back, tough luck. So sell buy limit at 65,328. 65,328. 65.328. All right. 65.328. SL 64.961. See the running. Another way to get in on this trade. You see this beautiful order block here. Since if she closes above that order block, if she breaks and closes, that would be another way to get in. No, let's wait. So SL 64.961. TP 4.961. TP 67.762. All right, so let's see how it goes. If she pulls back, fine. How is our gold going? Is she still pushing up? So she's actually reacting to our zone nicely. I mean, she's actually reacting to our zone nicely. Let's just hold our horses, stand our ground, and wait. Actually holding on to our this thing nicely. That was our entry right there. So let's see. Very tricky one. Very, very tricky, but it's my setup and I can't leave it. I'm sorry. I don't think twice once I see my setup. I just go in there. So I'm seeing that setup for that sell, at least down to the TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay, it's reacting nicely to that zone. So we are still on point. So we've done US oil, we've done GJ. Unfortunately, GJ looks like it's left us behind, but we are going to stay. We've done GJ, we've done US oil, we've done gold. I think I wanted to see GU. What's GU doing? Oh my God. So GU never came back. GU never came back. GU never came back. GU never came back. Let's do it together. So on the monthly, GU. All right, on the monthly, GU. GU was on a downtrend for so long. Let's look for the last low. So that's the last low here. For GU, that's the last low here. All right. On the monthly, remember, I like to start from the monthly. All right. So once I see that last move to the downside, I'm already asking the Beningin zone is where she should be taking off from for the next low. All right. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. Did she tap there? Yes, she did. Question is, yes, she did. Now, if she tapped there, you're expecting that she will continue to sell from that zone. But what's happening? She got there and something disturbed her here. A beautiful, strong support stopped her here. That's why I always shout, follow the story, follow the story, follow the story. Now stopped her here and she's now turning back. Now, if we had taken a sell here from this zone and we are expecting to get a next sell, where would the next sell be? The next sell will be here, which tallies with our shoulder on the right side here as well. Now, if you can't see it, I'm going to take it down to the daily so you can see our right shoulder and our left shoulder. So this is where I would have been waiting for the next sell. All right. So she's currently climbing up to that zone. Follow the story. It's not hard. If you can follow the story, we are good to go. All right. So we are in looking and she's buying hopefully to where we are waiting for the next sell. Now, if she's buying to the next sell, we're looking for her to jump in on this buy. Now, I'm going to go down to the 4-hour. Okay, I'm going to go down to the 4-hour. All right. What are we seeing? A bit of a consolidation going on after this break of structure here. That was the last break of structure here. Here. Last break of structure was there. Okay. Last support was this zone, or last entry was that zone. Break of support there. Now she's consolidating. Now let's see how it looks on the 2-hour. Let's see. Now I'm seeing a bit of consolidation, but I'm still going to be standing on business concerning my buy right there. Why? Break of structure here, or you call it sweep of liquidity there. All right. So I want to see her clear all that liquidity, all right, and come to this zone and give me a good entry. Let me see this entry on a smaller time frame, just to be conscious of her. All right. So this looks nice from what I see. Consolidations here still ongoing. I would rather target and wait for my buy coming down here. Let's see how it looks on the 30 minutes. I want to get a sniper entry, a nice sniper entry. No, that's too low. That zone is where we should be getting ready for on the 4-hour. So we're going to stick to the 4-hour. Instead, for us to reduce the SL, we'll be waiting for extra confirmation before we get in. But I won't lie to you, man, this looks like we should be waiting all the way down here. That last break of structure. This zone. All right. Although this zone looks palatable. Why? Because I can see liquidity here. So if she's going to be coming down, she has swept liquidity above. I want to see her sweep below, tap onto that one and keep going. So if you look closely, this was liquidity above. You can call it break of structure. That's fine. So she broke structure above and swept liquidity above. I want to see her sweep liquidity below, tap into this zone and keep going. That's what I want to see. And this is the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So I'm going to stick to this zone. I'm going to stick to this zone because I can't, this has my setup there. If I come down to smaller time frames, you will notice that once you see an order block like this, another block is also like an under, like a head and shoulder in a smaller time frame. This is a secret I teach only my students. But somehow God is leading me to reveal it to you guys today. So if you look, you will see your heads and shoulder here, 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 here. So you want to see the market come back to that zone and take up. So I'm going to stick to this zone. All right, and I'm going to wait for it on the 4-hour time frame. I don't care what happens. This looks very palatable for me. On the 15 minutes, I'll be waiting. On the 30 minutes, let's look at the 1 hour. I'll be waiting for it to come down to that second shoulder, to the level of the second shoulder there, right there. So this looks more like it on this zone. Yeah, I want to see the last selling candle on that zone. So I want to see it tap into this zone for the buy. I want to see it tap into this zone for the buy. It might likely sell down from there, but because she's creating liquidity, you have to be really careful. Yeah, I want to wait for that buy there. All right. All right. This is it. This is what I'll wait for. All right. For GU. Rwanda, how are you? Long time. Everybody, please, are you smashing the like button, guys? Smash the like button, oh. Smash the like button. Buy limits. All right. Buy limit 1.28329. I hope I'm getting it right. I want to see it here. Come down a little bit more. 1.28322. Better. TP, SL, sorry, SL. You wonder why we call SLs first, so that you set your SL immediately. Don't dilly-dally about it. It's not a joke. Set your SL first. Always set your SL first, okay? All right. So I want to be sure I'm not going down too much. I use my structure to set SL 1.28002, 1.28002. Okay, TP, let her come and sweep all that liquidity. 1.29406, 1.29406, 0.29406. All right, so this is what I see for my GU. I'm not shaking. I will wait for this GU to happen. All right, I will wait for it to happen. Yeah, I mean, look at all that liquidity. See liquidity here. See liquidity below. So let's see which one she's going to come out of first. I want to see this happen. I want to see this happen. All right. I want to see why? Because remember, on the higher time frame, which was, let's see, weekly. Was it weekly? We want to see her come up to this zone for the next sell. So I want to see that beautiful yeah, I want to see that beautiful move to the upside. All right, naturally. Okay, naturally. However, I just saw something I didn't see before. Hold on, I just saw something I didn't see before. There seems to be something here. Why? Beautiful order block. Okay, don't be confused. Let's look at it daily. She's reacting to that zone. She's reacting. She's reacting to that zone. Well, we can't do anything until we see a sure move. We keep buying until we see a sure move. We keep buying until we see a sure move. This will be my next move. So I'll see to it that I take a next move here to sweep this liquidity. It might still go in before it drops, because this is a big one. This is a big level on the weekly time frame. So I'd rather keep buying. See the level, it's still a lot of space for it to do its wonders. So until I see a reason to sell from here, I can't sell from there. So I'll keep buying. So I'm good. I'll keep buying from that zone. You see, the market is tricky, very tricky. So you just have to know where you want to stand and stand there and just hold on there. Don't move, don't shake. It's either a loss or a win. So don't even be shaking. That's the best way to handle this. So, and then don't think too much. Once you see your setup and you know the direction of where you're going to, just do that. However, if it hits our SL, we are waiting here. That's the next zone we are going to be waiting for. This looks beautiful. This looks very beautiful. This is nice. Okay, swing traders, position traders, they will want to wait here. But I've seen another sweep of liquidity to the top side. It doesn't mean this is invalid. If it comes and hits our SL, then I'll know that we are coming to this point. So, but till then, there's nothing to look at right now. Just hold your horses and wait. Don't jump into anything. Just calm down. Don't jump into anything. If it comes here, we take our trigger and we watch to see what happens. If it goes against us, we know that we want to see her come to the next possible zone for that buy. So till then, you have this first zone here that looks very, very probable because it's from the high time frame as well. And all the setup is showing nicely. It's showing real nice. Okay. So this is what we are going to wait for. All right. Okay, so let's see do this. I'm going to drop this. So the people that came up first, let us go for your assets. Let's go for your assets. All right. We started at 10:45. We've done 1 hour already. Let's go for your assets. So Emmanuel Joel Kasim, Emmanuel Augustine, Emmanuel K, Emmanuel. Like we have the 3 Emmanuels came up quickly. I hope you're smashing the like button, guys. So we have GJ, we have GU, we have US oil, we have gold. Let's see how gold. Yeah, gold we entered directly. You can see I termed her abnormal. Yeah, so she's going against us, just like I thought. Going to sweep all that liquidity. I'm still in the trade until it hits SL. Until it hits SL. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a sell from here. Still in that sell. Let's see. Still in that sell. Let's see. At least a pullback to that zone. That's what I want to see. So we are waiting. All right. GBP card, NZD USD. GBP card, NZD USD. Let's see G card. I think I did G card over the weekend. I've been waiting for it to come down here. It didn't come down. Then it came down to this zone. Now it's back here again. So G card moved. So I'm going to start from the beginning with you guys. But I caught it from this here. Was it last month? Caught this move last month. So let's see. Delete all. Guys, we have gone past our time. We might not do everybody. USD card. We might not do everybody's own. Let's just do G card. Let's see, please. Let's do G card. And since I've done GU, use sense and check what NZD USD is doing. Okay, so let's just do G card, guys, so that we can call it a day. All right. Okay. Now looking at G card, what are we seeing? What was the last low? Looked like a downtrend. This looks like the last low here. That's the last low. So she's buying to the zone for the next sell. That's what we should assume. You can see I'm moving very fast. Today was a little bit, everything looks very tricky. Okay, so she's buying to that zone. I will stay on the course. Let's see the daily time frame. Okay, this is daily time frame showing us those buys. Beautiful buys. This was the last break of structure on the daily time frame. All right, last break of structure on the daily time frame. Okay, so let's see the 4 hour. Okay, now looking at the 4 hour, you can see more structures showing. Let's see it on the 2 or the 1 hour, 2 hour, and then we can stop. Let's see 2 hour. Let's stop there. So I'm just going to pick break of structure happened here nicely. Another one happened here. So this is the 2 hour time frame. So 2 hour time frame, we want to take another buy. Okay, we want to take another buy. I will be waiting for it at this zone. Around here, around this zone. how with my heads and shoulders. So let me show you. Just pull. This was the last break of structure to the high, to the high before that last sweep off. So I'll be waiting at this zone for my next buy. All right. G card is also a buy. Okay. $1.84287. That's the buy limit. Buy limit. SL. SL is, let me see. Let me get that SL right. Okay, that's fine. SL 1.836, 1.8363. And TP 1.86735. All right, so I'll be dropping everything in the Telegram channel. Same setup, beautiful. So I'll be dropping everything on the Telegram channel, guys. See you guys. Please be careful. Don't over leverage. The market is tricky. It's so tricky for now. So please be careful, guys. Don't buy limit figure 1.8. It will be. Don't worry. It will be dropped. It will be dropped. It will be dropped at the Telegram channel. I'm dropping everything. See, it's there. It's written there. It's there. I'll be dropping everything. Don't worry. Okay. So you're not gonna miss out. So I'm with G card. I'm waiting for a buy. GU. I'm waiting for a buy. US oil. I'm waiting for a buy. Gold. I'm selling already. A risky sell. I'm not risking much on that trade. All right. Let's see how it plays out. GJ, of course, GJ is already buying. For my VIPs, GJ is, she's flying. GJ is flying, unfortunately. So we're waiting for it to pull back to give us opportunity for those that didn't get in on time. All right. So yeah, I love you guys. Please take it easy. Don't over leverage anything for now. Don't over leverage anything now. All right. Don't over leverage anything for now. Yeah, that G card is looking good. I like that G card. And I like my GU as well. So we're going to drop everything in the Telegram channel. Please stay active on the Telegram channel. You guys are not encouraging there, all right? Stay active on the Telegram channel. So we want to see a sweep of liquidity into this zone. And we are going to buy a GU, G card, we're buying. A GJ is already buying. Gold is in a tricky ass sell, which might go against us. We should be ready for it to go against us. All right. If it goes against us, we are ready for that loss. But that zone looks too good to be true. I just need to see at least a pullback to our TP1, and then we are fine. It's really struggling there. So that's that. I mean, this is beautiful for me. This is beautiful. I like what I see. I want to see it come down to the real buy zone that I've been waiting for. All right. So I want to see that happen. I love you guys so much. Take care right now. Don't be angry, Emmanuel. Every time NZD, USD to grow on your head. Bye.